Alright everyone, today I'm going to be working on the boat. It's been a while since I've been working on this boat because I've been really busy. Today I'm going to be working on the trailer. My first step is removing the boat off the trailer, and that's my new rig. Little tractor with the hitch receiver. Works great. Pulls the boats really great. I'm just going to probably tie up the back of the boat to this tree and just try to take the boat right off with the tractor. Not sure if it's going to work, but we're going to find out. Here is the trailer. It's outside my house in the front. I'm just disassembling whatever it needs to be disassembled, such as the lights, the pipings, and some of the hardware and the bunks. So I could put my paint. I bought Rust-Oleum Gloss Black. I'm going to be applying onto the trailer, and it should come out pretty well. So here's the trailer. Completely stripped it. All this is going to get painted gloss black. Rust-Oleum. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Here's the paint. This is what I'm going to use. I think I bought too little, about 2 of these, but hopefully these will be enough for this trailer to cover. So here is the trailer. This is the first coat that has been applied to the trailer. I'm gonna do a second pass and see if I need to do a third coat. But the glosses come out really well. I like how the trailer is coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna be installing new carpet on the bunks, new I don't know what this is called, like step platform. Gotta cut out a piece of my plywood with new carpet. I'm thinking I'm gonna be painting the rims white, gloss white, so it goes with the black. Painting both wheels. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go down here and put another coat on. It's coming out looking really good. So here is the trailer with the second coat of paint. I don't think I'm going to do a third coat. I finished one of the cans. And it came out pretty decent. It's not perfect, you know, but for what it is, I mean, it cost me $8. Came out pretty good. Everything, you know, is covered, every surface area. I covered the springs. I mean, I did the bolts, you know, because I'm not going to be unbolting stuff. I'm going to show you guys, you know, I coated the U-bolts too, so it stops it from rusting. Everything is covered, you know, axle. But I mean, it looks great. Next step is I'm going to buy brand new lights, a new winch, new tongue for the front, new jack wheel. Going to be putting new carpet to match the interior of the boat, and I'm also going to be painting the rims white, gloss white. I was going to do the spray paint. I was going to spray paint them with gloss white, but I'm having an issue because I was trying to put some index, I think they're called index card, yeah, the cards, you know, between the rim, and it won't go in between the wheel and the rim, so I'm just gonna get some Rust-Oleum paint in the can, and I'm gonna use my brush and paint them, which is, it's gonna come out looking good. So Gonna let this sit overnight to dry, and I'm gonna start once again tomorrow, and hopefully everything is done by tomorrow on the trailer. So here's the trailer. It's in my backyard. I'm just gonna go over what I'm painting today. I'm gonna be painting the rims gloss white with Rust-Oleum paint, well, with my paintbrush. Also going to be painting the chains for the trailer, the safety chains, 2 of them, and also the pipe guides when you're loading the boat onto the trailer. And also it helps you maneuver the trailer when you are backing into the boat ramp to remove your boat. Those items are going to be white. Like I said, here's the trailer just resting right here, and I'm just going to be slowly start putting it back together. It's trailer came out really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get also new hardware for the trailer, such as bolts for the winch and bolts for the hitch receiver. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a little update. I have 2 coats on the wheels. I still have to put a few more coats. Here's another wheel. And going over here, here's the chains and the pipes. I have to put a few more coats on these, but just wanted to show you guys how it's turning out. It's looking all good. And over there in the distance is the trailer. And that's my lawnmower that I pulled the trailers with. Has a little hitch on there. Little thing I picked up for cheap. So yeah, that's how it's going so far. So this is where I'm at. I finished painting the wheels. Look at that. Look how nice it came out. Remember what it looked before? Look at that. We got some nice white rims. We have our chain stuff hanging over there on, well, near the fence. We'll zoom in. Those came out looking good. Everything's dry. I waited overnight for it to dry, so I'm gonna put the wheels on with brand new lug nuts. So I'm gonna do a little overview of what I have done so far. I moved the trailer under the tree, got my tractor and pulled it because it's so hot out here. It's almost 100 degrees here. Things you'll notice right now, I put a used roller on there. It's all mounted, ready to go. The other one had a big crack in here and split in half, so I threw that out. Got a used one. Here's rubber stopper for the bow of the boat. New winch, Harbor Freight stuff. New wheel that's installed on here. New tongue on here. Got the chains hooked up. It's looking really good. This trailer literally looks like a brand new trailer. I mean, you wouldn't imagine, you know, you guys watched a video of the process, what it used to look like and what it looks like now so far. It's crazy. Wheels look amazing. New lug nuts installed. Just a really nice looking trailer so far. Next step is I'm going to install the pipe guides, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with them installed. Here is the trailer currently. It's looking great. It does not have the bunks on it or the lights or the side piece right here. There's supposed to be a piece of plywood with carpet, but today I'm pretty worn out. It was a really hot day. This is how far I got. It's coming out looking really good. The pipe guides are on, and that's pretty much it. It's a great looking trailer. It's looking great so far. I just have to go to Home Depot and buy some extra carpet, the same color as the interior of the boat, and install the lights, put the bunks on, put a few screws in, and the trailer's going to be done. Nice trailer. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to work on this tomorrow. I'm going to give it some sleep and start on it first thing in the morning. So today I'm going to recarpet the bunks. I already removed the carpet off of one of the bunks, and the wood's in good shape. It doesn't have to be replaced. I'm gonna reuse it, and I just have to remove the carpet off this bunk now. So I just recarpeted the bunks. Right now I'm mounting the brackets so I could screw in the bunks, well, install the bunks onto the trailer. That's what I'm doing currently. Then I'm going to bring the boat and put the boat on, because it's been raining and the boat is filled with water right now. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. There's a lot of water in here. I mean, I'm sure it added probably like 400 pounds of weight. That whole front compartment area, it's filled with water. I gotta do a few things. I mean, look at that, that's all water. Yeah, there's a lot of water in this boat currently, so I gotta hurry up and get the boat on the trailer, because there's some mold on the carpet now, like right there. I can get it out, it's not a problem, but I just don't want the boat, you know, to get all moldy and stuff, so I gotta hurry up and finish this trailer. So I'm gonna attempt to winch the boat onto the trailer without my truck. I do have a winch on my truck, and I could easily put the boat on, but we'll give it a shot. We'll do it really slowly. If you guys do notice, I am missing the trolling motor. I did sell that, and the reason why I sold that is because the only reason why I had a trolling motor was just in case if that engine broke down. But I took that motor out 11 miles offshore when I was scalloping, so I know that, you know, the engine is a reliable engine. So the amount that I got for the trolling motor paid for this whole build. So I mean, realistically, I have like no money into this build, so that's another reason why I sold it. But moving on, I'm gonna be, like I said, gonna attempt to put the boat onto the trailer. Trailer looks really nice. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. So the boat is finally on the trailer, and it took me like half an hour. It was the biggest pain, and I couldn't even record it because I was getting all frustrated. There was so much water, a lot more than I expected. But yeah, she's on there. I do have to repaint a few places, like you know, when the bunks, I had the bunks loose because I wanted the bunks to be adjusted when the boat was on the trailer. So now, you know, it's how it's supposed to be, and I finally tightened down these bolts. But I gotta get my paintbrush and fix up small areas that the paint came right off. But yeah, right now what I'm doing is switching this stupid metal wire that Harbor Freight gives you, because it was cutting in my bow stopper, I think it's called. So the boat that I recently bought came with a brand new strap the guy installed. So let me check this out, the thing's literally brand new. I'm gonna install the strap and install that stupid wire jingy in this one somehow, and I'm just gonna move on with the build. Alright, so it's another day. I have my piece of plywood. When I actually cut my deck out, you can see up there, it should be enough to make 2 pieces. Not sure what this is called. I guess, you know, to step on. There's gonna be plywood in the front, the front and the rear on both sides, and they're going to be carpeted. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just have to take some measurements and trace it on here and cut it out. Here is the plywood. I traced out what needs to be cut. You can see the outline. This is the piece of wood I'm going to be using. This is where the wheel is going to go in the fender. So right now I got my saw, and I'm going to try to cut it as straight as possible. And then I got to paint it, sand it a little bit, because the edges are probably going to be a little bit rough. But yeah, after painting it, I'm going to put the carpet on and going to screw it on the trailer, and getting closely to finishing the boat slowly here. So let's do this. there it is. Nicely cut. A little bit of sanding on the sides if it's needed, but nice looking piece. So here's the wood. I just placed it on there to show you guys how it fits. Pretty much it fits really great. I just wished, you know, just a little bit of gap right here, but I am going to put carpet, but I mean nothing, you know, nothing will ever come out perfect, but I have to retrace this exact template so I could use the same piece of wood. Well, when I cut one out of this plywood here, I need it for the other side, because the other side I don't have one yet, but I'm going to. And then I'm going to paint the wood, and I'm going to go to Home Depot and buy the exact same carpet as the interior of the boat, and I'm going to staple it on there. So let's get this thing done. So I went ahead, I laid my cut piece onto this plywood. I got my pencil, I traced it all out. So right now I just have to cut this piece out, and I'm moving on to the next step in painting. So let's do it. So here you guys go. 2 pieces are cut. Here's the other piece, and there's my first cut. They fit great. I tested them. I'm just gonna sand the edges a little bit because there's just a little bit rough, you know, like right here. And then I'm gonna slap some paint, Home Depot carpet, and I'm gonna screw them on there. Yeah, it's coming out great. So the pieces of wood are they're all sanded down. Now I'm just gonna lay some paint on them, so it'll help not absorb any water when the trailer is in the water. So I'm gonna do it right now. Here's the wood. I officially painted it. It's all dry. Over there I bought new carpet, 12 by 2, so I could wrap these in them. And I just need to get my staple gun and cut it to length and put it on and screw it on to the boat over there, so hopefully it goes smoothly. Check this side. One side is carpeted, came out really nice, and I'm working on this side. Just wanted to show you guys how it turned out. It's looking really good, and I'm just going to move on to the next one and carpet that one. So I just finished installing them. They're all bolted in on both sides. They look amazing. Couldn't be more happier. I am going to install a latch opener for a live well. I pulled this off the other boat. It was installed for the front compartment. Just a little latch thing, so you don't have to open it like this. Just looks a lot better. It's going to go approximately right there. So all you have to do is pull that, and that's it. So I'm going to drill some holes and install that right now. Alright guys, here is the boat. I cleaned it. I'm pretty much done with the trailer. I just had to put the wires for the trailer lights. Like I said, I cleaned the inside, cleaned the mold, I vacuumed it, cleaned up the seats inside of here. It's all nice. It's not moldy anymore. That's what it looks like. I put a lot of work into it. I mean, I put so much time into it just to redo the trailer. But I mean, the quality shows. It came out really nice. The trailer, the carpeting, the wheels, the tubing, the paint, looks really good. So I just have to do the wiring in the boat and a few things, like I have to put some kind of like a trim piece right here so it doesn't look ugly. But the boat is almost close to being done, so stay tuned for the next episode of the $250 bass boat. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.